Hello and welcome Rockstar. Just the Run is now live. Streaming Rust, and you can too.
Hey, hello and welcome Rockstars. My name is Jordan, just starting gaming and yep, playing some Rust. Alright, I just wanted to sign in for a little bit and see what's going on. How far I actually was from tier 2. There we go. Okay. It's 20 high qual metal. I think that was the issue. I have it, but then I only have half a day left on this. 250 scrap, that's fine. 500 metal frags. Let's set that aside.
Hola.
Hey MJ, how you doing? Where did I put those blueprint fags? Cool.
Pretty good, coding up some tax software shit for my buddy.
What the hell? Oh. Care to explain a little bit more? Are you trying to help him with taxes?
For tax returns, trying to automate it.
Okay. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah. Get the F off of TurboTax and H&R Block and all of those like scam softwares. What else? So it was 250 scrap. And then just 20 high claw. Okay. Probably find that somewhere. What should I take out with me? Where did I dump my stuff last time? I'm guessing this was it, considering there's spoiled pork meat in there.
This the same server as last time.
I'm not sure if you were on this one last time. This is a 2x2 base that I made. It's got like 30, 40 people on it, roughly.
Nicely organized base.
Yeah, I stole this design from Posty. He's a very heavy Rust streamer. I also kind of messed it up because these doors don't belong here. I'm supposed to have doors up there. So I kind of made a slot up there in case I wanted to find a second floor entry. But I don't have a square over here to build up to that. So I've got to find a way to kind of like do a jump up over here. So if I do like a half wall, I don't know. I can't really figure it out because I can't place a foundation there after I've made this weird square. I mean, I could just put furnaces there and have like external furnaces. That's not really going to be that crazy.
Their placement can get wonky.
Yeah. But then the idea is that like, so this square and this triangle are not going to be here, but this square is going to be here. So there's going to be walls from here to here, then all around here, then it's going to hit this square, then all around here, it's going to hit this square, all around here, this square, and all around here. And then every time you see like a square that's right up next to the wall over here, there's going to be, I think, a turret on all of these four. These two are going to be closed up, and the ones that have doors should have an extra triangle over here for like a door lock. So ideally, like if the base is finished, I would come through the door lock over here, and then there was going to be like a jump up over here. I would jump up onto that, jump up onto the second floor, and then I would be up here. Then there would be like a garage door on this side that I think would be honeycombed off.
Oh damn, that's gonna be Badis.
Yeah, this is all supposed to be honeycombed. Then just like another entry over here to the other side. Then this would be your main door for your main area. The thing is that like I kind of fudged up. You see how that's like metal up there? So I was supposed to leave that wood so I could pick it out, and then this whole section up here was supposed to be right up there. So it's supposed to be like a straight tower in the middle that lets you go up and down. But since I made that metal, I was like, I'm not going to bother breaking that apart. I just put this whole thing up here in wood, and now if I actually want to get out from the top of my base, I just go up this way. Oops. If I can make the jumps. And then ideally all of those walls on the sides are going to be built up.
The reimagining, if even accidental.
Mm-hmm. So it's not a big deal. Like I think the fact that I would normally be coming out this way, it's just flipped around this way. It's really not a big deal at all. Because the third floor is really supposed to be where you come out and you're supposed to be looking down through all your walls to like to your peaks and stuff. I think that's going to be a floor higher technically, because this is all supposed to be walled up over here, and then one more on top that you come out and look down on everything for. it's like I don't know, a few months old, the design. And like I said, it's from Posty. I think I've mentioned it to my stream snipers as well. I don't really care if they find it and blow it up. Because anybody who sees this base should be able to recognize it. It's got a shit ton of views on it. But this is a month-long server, so I have plenty of time to build it up. I'm taking my time. The thing I'm concerned about right now is trying to get a level 2 workbench. Everybody's complaining about getting blueprint fragments for those. But my concern is more so getting the high-qual metal. As you can see, I got the blueprint fragments already. And I got the regular metal, I got the scrap. It's just that I don't want to take the metal out of here because I think...
Yeah, HQ is a grind.
Yeah, if I take 20 high-qual out of here, then I've got 11 hours to get more high-qual, which is not a guarantee. Like, I know if I just get a mining pick and I hit, like, regular metal nodes, you'll get 1.5 per each, roughly. So I can slowly build it up. If I go out and mine 3,000 at a time, then I'll get, like, what, 6, I think. So it's like an hour worth of work to get up there. But every time I come into a base, I gotta figure out how I organized everything and what I was up to. Like, I'm grabbing a pick here now because I'm seeing a lot of picks, but...
It's not terrible.
I think ideally I wanted to grab my stuff from here. So that would go there.
1 hour isn't bad.
Yeah, that's if you don't get killed. I mean, even though this isn't a terribly high population server, like, 1 out of every 2 times I go out to do anything, I do get, like, killed. 2 out of 3 times it's like because of a person, 1 out of every 3 times it's because of the environment. Now that Halloween is going on, they got scarecrows and mummies and Frankensteins outside that are throwing bean can grenades at you and running at you at full speed non-stop with, like, slashing knives and stuff. Let me grab a few more bandages and I think I'll be good. I also forgot to check my furnaces, but whatever. The turret over here, that's not really doing much. Plan on putting that outside eventually, but that's just in case people break through that way for now. That needs wood. It's a Halloween event during the day. And it's in the jungle. So I just gotta run around.
Are turrets costly to make?
That one I picked up in a crate somewhere. So I have no idea. But I assume that they gotta come out of the level 2 workbench. They might be, like, deeper down on the level 1 workbench. I just haven't gotten that far. I'm sucking at this. Where is that helicopter? Far away enough. Okay. Okay, it sounds like it's getting pretty close. That's not my base. Oh, nice. I'll come back for those. That helicopter's killed me at least twice in my playthroughs, and the first few times I actually didn't know. I say twice, but it's been plenty more because I didn't know why it was killing me first. But if you have any ranged weapons or if you have more than 2 pieces of armor on, it just comes at you. Okay, it's almost dead, but not quite dead. Let me finish it off and I'll grab a pick.
Yup, gotta practically be naked.
Mm-hmm. Alright, stone was clearly not the thing I needed, but that's fine. Let's put this Halloween loot away. Should probably cook that. That's fine. The jungle sounds are always fun. I forgot to put that downstairs. Do I have anything going bad?
Pretty impressed with the sound design in this game.
I actually just watched like a 15-minute video just about the sound, and it was like a kind of technical video. It was breaking down, like if you hit something with the axe, how far you'll hear that, and I think it's like 8.2 meters. 1 square on the map is 150 meters. The loudest thing you'll hear is like the ship that you can hear like halfway across the map. That's, I think, like 300, 500 meters or something crazy like that. Okay, I don't have any excess stone in here, that's fine. I was having an issue when I hit Control Escape. My start menu would pop up, and I had to download a Windows Power Toys or whatever, and go to like the keyboard shortcut manager and set up reroute 3 shortcuts to pretty much have the Windows key included to actually function properly. It was so stupid. That was my day pretty much on Rust. The one thing that I managed to accomplish that I think will help me in the future.
LOL.
Alright, so I need to go get some wood and get those 2 things that were right outside of my base. Let me just get this health up all the way. Who knows when a tiger's gonna pounce on me and then waste my day. I think I have a horse outside too. I should probably feed him some pumpkins or something. But I don't know. Somebody might steal the horse, so there's no real point in feeding him. Alright, health is up.
Once you start gearing up, you'll need food and meds on you at all times.
Yep. So that's why one of the first things I set up was the cooking workbench. And the cooking workbench also lets you make bullets pretty fast. There's also something I happened to just find laying around, so instead of having to make it, I just placed it. Although, had I known it was going to be this freaking big, I may have put it somewhere else. Anyway, so the next thing I gotta make is a tier 2, which is the same size as this. I think once I do make it...
Yeah, that takes up a lot of space.
I'm gonna take out this engineering one and put a box down there and then the tier 2 on top of it, if I can. I'm not too sure how well that'll work out. Actually, I was having issues putting a box here. I think it was because of the door. If I take out the door, I might be able to squeeze the box in and put the door back in. There. Not too concerned about that. I have enough space for the time being. I'm not too sure if it's because of the skins or what, but I really wanted to get a box in like this. And no, I'm pretty sure I can't. Some people say that you gotta flip your walls.
In there.
I think it may be because of the door frame. I don't know about this side, why it wasn't fitting. But I ended up putting it here because it wasn't fitting in here.
Placement has always been kinda annoying and needs to be perfect sometimes.
You see how these boxes have these handles on the side? I think that may be like the pixel issue that I'm having. So if I didn't use these skins, I just used regular boxes, I may have been fine.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll try it next time I have a one by like square to fill in.
That could be a thing.
Yeah, because like if I had downloaded the Jungle DLC for like $12.99, but my base design would never be the same, because instead of having to make shelves, right? I mean, jump ups, you have shelves. Like, you can literally place shelves anywhere on walls. Like, so if I wanted to put one right on top of that research table, for example, I could have two small boxes up there. I could have two small boxes up there. There might not be enough space there, but in the TC room, I could have two small boxes up there and there. And yeah. So the other thing is you get barrels. So instead of having to place these guys like this, you would put 1, 2, 3 barrels that are horizontal and then 2 barrels that are vertical. So you would have 5 barrels over there, and 5 barrels instead of 4 boxes. You're getting 20% more space. Like, it's ridiculous, like what you get with the DLC. I would never use these boxes again, you know. The only thing you would have to worry about is if your base is getting raided.
Realize that.
Yeah. And okay, so this is another thing. You see that coffin up there? That's something that you happen to get during this Halloween time. That's the same space as a large box, right? The only thing is that the footprint is the same as a small box, but it's like vertically tall.
That's neat.
So in this base, I'm utilizing 3 of those because I just happened to pick those up early on. The only issue is that they're still wood. They're not metal, so it's...
Yeah, that's up.
Yeah, they take less to break, I think. Like, you could probably throw 1 molly at them and they'd be gone. Or maybe like half a dozen fire arrows or whatever.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because there's no metal in them, you know, it's just wood. Wooden, I guess, nails, but yeah, whatever. Even those boxes technically have nails.
Oh yeah, I forgot about fire arrows.
I haven't researched them yet. I think I can. Yeah, there they are. So it's 265 scrap away if I were to go down this route. Which I might. Like, you know, you see I've already started putting some down this way. And I do want to get the combat knife. That's a very useful utility. The revolver is also very useful. It's just a matter of, like, you know, I'm gonna get it whenever I get it. That's actually the most useful thing in my opinion, because then I could just offline raid somebody and then potentially just get better guns than the revolver anyway. Although I do need to research the shotgun trap, like, almost immediately.
C4 is best.
But that's going to be level 2 workbench, so that's also why I'm trying to upgrade workbenches. These flame turrets are also pretty cool, but, you know, shotgun trap does the job. Alright, what was I up to? There was a couple of nodes outside I wanted to grab, and then I need a bunch of wood to get my furnaces going. They're on the other side. I don't think there's going to be more nodes that way. I'll just do a quick run around. saw an arrow for a second. Also, after doing the power toys or power tools, whatever the thing is, if I hit control like 5 times now, then I get that weird thing that just pops up in the middle of the screen. Which is like, you know, it's... what is it? It's like the hammer menu, right? But without a hammer.
Sticky keys. Go change it in Windows.
Sticky keys? Isn't that like shift 5 times or something? Nice, I got one more.
Yeah, but maybe it's for control too. That was my first thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but like I don't know, I didn't follow through with my first thought because I assumed that was shift 5 times. Because I've had that issue before. And if it was sticky keys, then even if you're holding control, like it's happening when I double click control. Yeah, it's like when I do it in a fast succession. It's weird. Very weird. Anywho.
What mouse do you have?
I have a Corsair something or the other. It's white, it's got RGB. It's got 3 screw things on the bottom.
Might be your mouse.
No, it's independent of the mouse. Even when I'm not doing anything with the mouse at all. It's just happening with the keyboard. I mean, it's not bothering me that much. Like, once I click something or, like, anything I do, it's still working. It's just...
From Google, double tapping control is activating a feature in Power Toys, or a similar mouse utility that shows
okay.
a spotlight on your cursor to help you find it. This feature is often called Find My Mouse and is designed to be triggered by double pressing control or shaking the mouse.
That's exactly what it is.
Just my first search though.
Alright, shaking the mouse doesn't do it, but... yeah, see, control does it. It's following my mouse now. It's when I'm running straight, it's just kind of looking ahead. But now that I have a menu open... oh, you can't see it. Never mind. You can see the screen get a little bit darker, but you can't actually see the circle that's around my mouse right now. That's funny. Okay, thank you for Googling that. So as soon as I installed Power Toys, it probably came with a dozen features that I don't intend on using. It's like you fix one problem with 2 other problems, you know how it is? So.
Yup, LOL.
I think I have enough high qual to be an idiot. $16, that's fine. That'll allow me to sleep, go to my friend's place, take care of some stuff, come back, hopefully. Maybe I'll just take my laptop with me. Now the issue is placement. almost feel I just want to throw it up on the second floor for now, even though it can kind of get raided into, because they still got to go down to my TC until they can steal it. They'll know that I have it is the only issue. I forgot the rest of the materials, and I forgot that I gotta be next to the workbench to make it. Alright, it's the first time I'm making a workbench level 2. Just put this in here for now. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to put it there. That wouldn't have been a bad spot, but I've already put this chunk here. Like you're more eager to move that. Let's see though. Oh, okay. It'll go there. And it works. Hell yeah. So some things I've already researched, like the 556, it clearly takes a way to get there, but I don't know what a 10% workbench tax is. All right. Oh, that's useful. But this is the more useful stuff for me. Oh, okay, there we go. Garage door, it's on level 2. It's at the end of that. So 569 total scrap. And once I upgrade that, then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, let's say 10 garage doors. So that's going to be 3,000 metal fragments. 20 gears. Okay. At least I know that I'm going to need gears now. That's all metal fragments. That's all metal fragments. So if I had a premium skin, then when I upgrade one of my ramps to, I think it's one of the fancier skins. I forget what it is. I mean, they're all relatively the same price. There's no fancier than the other, but one of them lets you get like a very skinny pixel peak horizontally. But if you can't use that one, then you got to use the standard one. And you get like 2 regular pixel peaks. You don't get the super skinny one that's all the way across with this.
Ha ha, pay to win, tongue poking smiley.
Yeah, I know. That's why, like, I watch these videos that are like, oh yeah, so make a base like this, and you know, this is how you would do it if you don't have all the extra pay to win stuff. But if you have it, do this. And I'm like, okay, it's all just telling you to buy it, but. And at the end of the day, it's like, what, $13 or $16 or something for an expansion, and I think there's only 1 or 2 of them that actually really make a difference. Beyond that, you're kind of just like paying for stuff that looks cool, which I'm sure like makes your experience in the game better, because if you're spending hours and hours and you need stuff to look cool. This is where I want to get to. I don't care about the revolver too much. This is what I care about. Once I get the semi-automatic pistol, then I think I have a skin for that. Makes it purple. I also have a skin for the M2 CG, but I don't even think I'll get this gun in this particular playthrough. Unless I happen to get it out of like a crate or something. I would definitely like to get this Twitch Rivals backpack made eventually. And, yeah. Oh, okay, there's the rest of my inventory. I was wondering why it was taking a second. This is the furnace one that I usually use. This is the bag that I usually use. It's like digital camouflage is actually very good in the games in a lot of places. Like I struggle to find these bags sometimes. This is a cool looking jacket.
That's cool.
I think I would wear this just because it looks cool if I was a good player. H. June backpack. This one is just like a pretty down-to-earth looking backpack. It's got cords and stuff on it.
So much shit since I last played.
Oh yeah. Always be cooking. These are all Twitch drops though. Like I got these, I think in the past year or so, just by kind of lurking on other Twitch channels that have been streaming Rust, or happening to have my stream open on my cell phone in the background while I'm playing sometimes, when I know Twitch drops are coming around. Now this is a great kilt. I think this may have been a Discord drop because it says Kingdoms. No, it's a Twitch drop. So this is when Kingdoms 3 came out. But it's like a road sign kilt, but it's not a bunch of road signs. It almost looks like a wood kilt.
Definite keeps the game fresh to get people watching streamers and making new drip.
Exactly.
Slick.
Yeah, the Kingdom stuff just looks like a little bit more worth. I mean, that looks a little bit kinkier on the back as well, but the front of it kind of looks a little bit more subdued than the regular face mask. And then a lot of this stuff is like, you know, it's just cool to have inside your own base because it's illuminated, you know.
Yeah, Raguka 1 is more psychotic looking.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I think that's just like a locker. So, you know, it would be much better to have lockers like that that are illuminated. As soon as you pop up off a bed, you see that, and, you know, it's like you go here, you go here, you go here, and you're out. Or like if you go here, you go here, you go here, and then you're at the furnace, you know. That's really the benefit I see to it more than anything. Or, you know, you go here, and like these are the furnace ones, or you, whatever. You can mix and match them however you feel like. This way, if you have like different boxes with the same guns, or if you have multiple people playing, you can skin things differently for different people. So, you know, like say that I have an Emerald AR. This one was actually a hard one to get, honestly. Funny thing happened. At the last time they were doing drops, Emerald was playing, and she played on day 1. She created like a nice fish farm or tea farm. I forget what it was. I think it was a fish farm. She had a bunch of people helping her, obviously, but like anyway, she made a decent thing. And then the server kind of dropped, and then she lost pretty much everything that she had made. So she got like pissed off and sad. And then T-Guy Tom came in the next day, and like he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm rebuilding her whole thing for her." So he pulled like a really long session of streaming and ended up doing that. But by that time, she had already given up streaming and was playing, oh, I forget what the game is. League of Legends kind of game. It may have been League of Legends, who knows. But at that point, like, you know, you couldn't get it anymore because she wasn't streaming. And this is like...
White Knight fail.
Yeah, it was only on her channel. So she didn't come back. She was like streaming something else. And eventually what happened is there was another streamer who took over Emiru's drops. And I unfortunately have no idea who she was because compared to Emiru, she's like very small time. Like she is, compared to us, like she's a millionaire in terms of like viewers. But so some other like large Twitch streamer took over Emiru's thing. And like, I don't want to just kind of be generic, but you know, like the Emiru's in like the e-girl vibe. This other girl was...
Sinner.
No, it wasn't that big. It was like let's say Valkyrie and Cinna are the size of Emiru's audience. I think the person who took over was like a 10th or a half of Emiru's audience at most, right? It's like, I could probably find her if I go through my Twitch follows, but I don't remember her name at all. I literally only watched her for this, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately for her, because she got more views, but unfortunately for her as well, because I can't remember who she was, and she wasn't that terribly interesting, but, you know. That's what happens when you watch for drops. You don't tune in that hard. And it's AR, you know. AR is the gun in the game. So, like, it doesn't have a stock on this one either. Like, this is like your straight up, who the fuck would carry this gun? Like, it doesn't have...
Voice drives me nuts.
The raspiness of it. The problem is, at a certain point in her life, she realized that she could have probably changed. Like, she thinks that that's actually a much better voice than her natural voice.
And the mouth posture.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. And it's like, there's a lot of people that emulate her. It is not great.
ISO, that's not her real voice.
No, that is her real voice, but it's like, so when she was younger, her voice was kind of heading towards a little bit huskier than it even is now.
Super shaky.
Yeah, so the shakiness is kind of just like her confidence levels. She knows how to be more confident and speak better, but she knows that shakiness kind of has become a part of her persona. So her streamer persona is unfortunately become more of her real life thing. You know, the more you practice what you do, the more you become that. So it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. She's like very self-aware. She knows absolutely that she could be like a very confident, straight up like woman, you know, but she wants to be like, I really hate to say this about her, but I saw her putting her fingers through her hair, and she's losing, like she's not nearly as bald as me, right? But she's got very early signs of balding, and I'm like, dude, you're not like a teenage e-girl. You're like, you know, you're getting on that side where like midlife is coming.
Shit, that's rough.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it was during I don't know if you heard the drama recently, like, oh my god, there's so much shit. So Mizkif, the guy who's always looked like a sexual predator, came out as a sexual predator after Emiru.
She's 27.
Yeah, she's 20. So she's got like 10 years less than me, but, you know, in 10 years, she's going to be balder than me. I mean, if she's going at the rate that she is. Just saying. Yeah, so there were like a bunch of sexual assault allegations and like harassment allegations from Emiru against this Mizkif fellow. And like 2 or 3 other people came out against him as well. And like, dude, like you could watch the dude on streams. He's kind of weird. He's always been weird. And he's always been, I don't know how you exactly describe this personality, but you have excuses ready in advance, and you use these pre-planned excuses for the behavior.
Like the dude, never have.
I don't think anybody has it. Like, you know, it's like one of those you watch for the fails kind of thing. Like, I don't think anybody really likes him, but some people find it hard to turn away. You know? I don't know. It may not be anything of the sort, but he's always like he's self-aware, but on the negative side, and I think he's using that to whatever advantage he can. And there's a cap to that. Unfortunately, he thinks that that's not. He thinks that there's a different cap altogether. But you know, that's another advantage to having all these Twitch streamers out giving these drops, because now I could just pull up any of them and go like, hey, you know, the drama about Ludovici, and you could be like, no, and I could be like, oh, well, let me Google it real quick, because I don't know either. But yeah, that's all like talking points.
Ha ha.
This double shotgun looks really cool to me, and like double shotgun is like one of the earlier weapons you can get. So I'm gonna use the shit out. I'm gonna be using the shit out of this one. It's steampunk as hell, but it's also like kind of like gilded. I don't know. And there's something about like, compared to like a regular shotgun, just having the, like, you know, the handle and not having a stock and everything, it just seems less, like all the skins seem less practical. Okay, most of the skins seem less practical. This is actually a very practical skin. But this bandana, right? It's purple, right? I enjoy it because it looks kind of cool, but it's purple. This poncho as well, it's purple. Like, it sticks out. The only reason you would wear that shit is because you're like, I think it looks cool, but... And because I have a matching set of stuff, you know? This is ideal if I actually had a crossbow.
Yeah, cool, but they will get you killed real fast.
And you become a target. Like, you know, everybody knows that you're that purple guy. But if it's going to be a gun like this, right? Where hopefully you don't get killed and you don't lose your bolt action, put a nice skin on it, you know, because I think there's a button, it's N or M or B or V, or it's like one of those buttons. When you pull out your gun, you can inspect it, and then you hold Alt to look around it as well while you're inspecting it. You could look at your Panther. Oh, you can zoom in here. Like, these are the Panthers that usually kill the shit out of you, but now you're actually using them as like space art. I don't know. And I don't know, like, what's up with this loop over here, right? This makes it seem so much more steampunk than it actually should be. It also looks like it's shooting 22s, and
Ha loop is weird.
yeah, I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the practicality of these weapons is very questionable. Let's check out the Trainwreck M249.
Yeah, the barrel is narrow for the caliber of round that goes in it.
Okay, this actually...
Makes sense.
Yeah, because look, this is a 223 barrel as well, as far as I know. I don't think they have any other ammo in this game. That looks thicker. I don't see anything wrong with this particular skin.
Other one looks like a BB gun.
Let's say that's a 28-inch barrel versus like your average 16-inch barrel, then I could understand that that's a, like, perspective-wise, that seem like a little bit thinner, but still, it seems like the perspective is off, because then your stock would be too big. That doesn't look like, it looks more like a 20-inch. I don't know, 20, 24-inch. My eyes have never been the best. Okay, now this looks like...
It's weird.
If that's your average AK, this is a fun one. It's kind of dark, and the yellow almost blends in.
That's cool.
In certain environments. Other places you're going to stick out like a stored thumb, but... But like I said earlier, like it's great if you have team members and you want to be like, hey, so do you guys like Pink Tommies? No, you're getting Pink Tommies. You know? You can actually see the frame of the stock here a little bit, like just the wire frame of the stock. That's so funny.
Yup, they messed up.
I don't think they messed up. I think they kept the original hitboxes of the weapons and they just reskinned them, because if they got a little bit too crazy in the hitboxes for the weapons, then that would have changed the meta of the game way too hard.
It shouldn't be visible though.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. But there's a lot of things that are just like, when you set your graphics settings all the way down, you get to see things that you shouldn't be seeing because they don't want you to play at that level. I don't think I would rock this one. It looks kind of cool, but it also looks like, you know, one of those Chinese tattoos that you think says dragon, but it says like cock or something.
Ha ha, yeah.
That's the Pink Tommy.
I stay away from characters from languages I don't know.
Ooh. Alright, it's kind of epic. Like, that, I want to say Nordic kind of shit, but I don't know my stuff too well. But what is it, like Tree of Life kind of stuff, and then a bunch of Celtic nonsense. It looks like that's not twine, but I forget what the rope is. That's...
Yeah, not sure how to describe that.
The actual site at the top, though, I think that might be like one of those pay-to-win things, because the little red dot over there, imagine like pulling up your site and then you see a red dot pop up right on somebody's head. And then you just like, you cover their head with the red dot and then you click it. I think that would...
Yeah, that might be up.
Yeah. I mean, most people use sites eventually once you start getting to a higher level of gameplay, but early on, when you first get your AR, then yeah, that'd be definitely worthwhile. Also, another advantage, right? If you're doing multiple bases, like I am, you could do one base with these doors, and then you could do one base with these doors. And then people will think that, hey, that's the guy with the Star Yuki shit, that's the guy with the Full C shit, you know? They won't necessarily put shit together immediately.
Yeah, it might mess them up, but they will see your name right.
Once you start killing them, yeah. Or they could start killing you or whatever. But ideally, you're the perfect player, and every kill that you get is like a trap that you set for them, and it's not a direct kill. And every time they try to kill you, they fall into one of your traps. I think that's how the game is supposed to be played. Because the way that people usually play it, it's like, hey, let me get guns and, like, you know, like shoot people, and like, it doesn't matter if I die, I have unlimited lives. It doesn't seem to be the right way to play any game, in my opinion. Personal opinion. Like, I'm sure plenty of people disagree. Like, a lot of people just want to, like, get on, like, their Counter-Strike server, like, in -5 seconds and, like, be blasting shit sooner than their brain, like, tells their mouse what to do. But on the other hand, like this game has like so much other stuff in it that's I'm just for this game. I think that's not the right mentality. Just expand your brain a little. Maybe fishing's not for you. Maybe farming's not for you. But who knows? Maybe you might get into bees or something, or you might like swinging around trees. Like there's just tiny mechanics here and there that make things a little bit more habitable. I think that's pretty much going through all the skins that are worth anything.
Yup, this game has a ton of features.
Oh, this was one that I actually kind of enjoyed. It's got cats on the back. It's got little scissors over here. It's got a little fish over here.
Very regularly.
Yep.
Ha ha, that's hilarious.
It's got a little fish over here and a little stick. Don't know what the red thing is. Probably like candy or something. Same thing on the other side. Little paw prints. Actually looks comfortable too. It's got the handle on top and everything, man. I would actually wear this like IRL. Not gonna lie. I'm not 100% sure
Fuck yeah.
what these holes would be for practically. But if anybody asks, speed holes, you know.
Ha ha.
Although I gotta admit, I doubt I would carry my scissors like that.
Make the back clear and they are air holes for storing real cats.
I was thinking about that, but like almost every cat carrier I've seen that actually isn't your standard box with a grill in the front kind of makes them a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, it seems like they hate them in general, but the one that's hated the least is the one that's sold the most, if that makes sense. But going back to what I was saying, I don't think I would ever carry my scissors like that, but I think this is actually funny as hell. Like the piece of cloth that's actually there has the scissors and the fish and everything printed right onto it. Like even over here, I think these things are just printed on the inside. They're not actual items. And the cats are like...
Beyond 3D.
The cats are a little bit more 3D. You see the lighting on them change on their faces, like they're embossed or something. Embedded, embossed, whatever the word is. Emboldened and brightened.
That's bump mapping type stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now I can see the pixels.
It's a 3D technique on 2D.
But see, even in the middle of his brow over there, you're kind of seeing it. So I'm not too sure if it's like regular bump mapping. It might be like AI bump mapping, or maybe somebody actually looked through it to do it. It's like in select spots that you would kind of notice. It's starting to look creepy now that I'm doing it, like they're looking at you from every angle. Anyway, this is how you enjoy Rust. This is one I would use. It looks like you're playing Fallout. It's got a little shitty Heisenberg in there.
Ha ha. Is that what that is?
I've got no clue who that is. That must be like the dude Silither. It seems like something I would do. Like if they ever asked me to make a skin, I would definitely put my face on it. Like that would be the first thing I put on it. And probably the second and third. Like I would probably make a skin that's like a tessellation of my faces to start off with. And then I would pick out the parts that I want to accent, and I would take other people's faces and tessellate those. Yeah, it would be so stupid easy to make. It would look creepy as hell, and it would look cool as hell. And I would need to be very multicultural. Alright, it's nighttime. What? So I've almost totally lost track of what I was doing. Yeah, actually, getting...
You early lately.
I have to get up early too. I've got to do like an hour drive in the morning.
Sucks.
And then I got like a couple of hours of like woodworking and stuff like right as soon as I get to my location. But yeah, like I just wanted to jump in to get this workbench here and to make sure my upkeep is good for tomorrow. I think I might do another run once the daylight comes back and like call it a day myself.
Base is looking slick.
Word, I appreciate it, man. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to build the 3rd floor. And then once I get the 3rd floor set up, it's the walls outside. Another thing I gotta figure out is how I can actually keep the upkeep up. Because the TC is gonna fill up so fast. But all stuff to think about later. Alright, thanks for tuning in, man. I'll catch you later.
I'll check it out for sure.
Yep.
Later, man.
Alright, jumping up. Let's empty these out. Oh, did that never process? Whoopsie. I'll process that inside, actually. Should be enough. Alright, let's give that 30 seconds or so to do its thing. I've got to go out and get more metal frags. Yeah. I think that's a horse that ran by. Maybe not. time to run around and explore and see if any nodes have come back. There's some stone. Don't really need stone. More stone. Is this sunrise or sunset? I can't tell. It's sunrise, okay. Jump up. Oh, I can't get my arrows back. That's a windmill up there. Damn it, he got me. I don't think he actually climbs that windmill, though. Still don't want to be too noisy around here. Still not quite far enough. Jumping was the bad move. I think this is far enough. Seems like there's a building over there. A little bit hard to tell. Ah, yes. Nice. I think I just heard a door somewhere. Is that just the wind? I should have a bag like right here. Yeah. Where it doesn't fit in. It's fine if that decays. There's no one around here? Okay. It's gonna be risky. These are all on the way back, otherwise I wouldn't really go for them, but... See two more over there. Put a box up here. Yeah, let me run this back. I don't know, there's so much more I can grab right here. I'll risk it. That's big. Alright, so none of these 6 slots can be used, pretty much. Everything's got to be upkeep stuff, I think. That makes sense. Alright, let's wait for this awesome high qual to finish churning out. Let's see how much metal we have left. Might go around the base and finish making the first floor metal. Excuse me. Ideally, it would all be high quality. Alright. Been trying to crack my neck for 3 hours at least. Finally got it done. One day, 2 hours. One day, 3 hours. Okay. So we're limited by metal now? That's fine. This guy's gonna get me 2,000 sooner than later. 2,000 is like 2,600 is 2 days. That's interesting. You can't hear that furnace with the door closed. I need more wood. Pretty bad. So I can run those furnaces. This was all my tech stuff. Let's put miscellaneous stuff in here for now. Let's not. There we go. I don't know if I could do a recycling run. If I can, it'd be pretty dope. Okay. All right. Now, just for cosmetic purposes. Yeah, it doesn't work out at all. anything here to get rid of? Nope. Here. Nope. Okay, those are all good. Those were good already. Let's get rid of the burlap stuff for now. Keep the burlap shoes, why not? Five 325. 55223. Bite radiation gold, I see. A little bit worth it. If you want the noise. I think this looks nice. It kind of covers up the wood armor a little bit on the bottom, not on the top. But... oh, that's one thing I should do. Wood armor head instead of the stupid beanie. Almost 2,000, just not quite yet. Yeah, I'm scared of. There's no fancy crates or anything going around. Nope. Okay. That's gonna be a while. I haven't heard my horse recently. I assume he's gone. I forgot. If I go out that way, I have to fall down. I'll do the candy thing if I see some candy. Only one person is doing it, and they've gotten 3 so far. Now I'm in 2nd place. So if only Chong is on right now, means I'm probably pretty safe to run around. Alright, looks like sun is kind of going down. Nighttime, the spooky dudes come out. Gonna be a little bit greedy. Just grab this dude's stone. Shit. Funny enough, the wood is actually more important for the furnace. Take a quick peek up here. This one really popped up out of nowhere. come back for that sulfur, maybe? Maybe. Do-do-do. I have a box right here for that. Huh, I didn't hear the noise with that one. Alright, I think all the furnaces are going properly. Put that extra wood in there. So metal is the low item. But I've got 2 days in here now. Alright, I'm gonna do like 25 more minutes, but I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So we're at 1 day, 22 hours. So let's see. So it's gonna go to 2 days? Yes. We're at 2 days. 2 days, let's say at 4 a.m. I could use a little bit more food. Where did I keep it? Oh, right there. Okay, turn that off. Oops. It's a lot of gunfire. You try to take down a helicopter? Yeah, at satellite dish, I guess. Okay, they're fucking following it. It was that satellite dish. It went to giant excavator pit. Now it's going across the water and they're getting fucked, I think. Probably had a car or something. Or a helicopter that they were following it with. It's going over Outpost right now. Okay. You know what? Do I have a Dropbox? Like for everything? What am I thinking? Let me just go run there normally. Oh, I don't see it anymore. Did it go down over Outpost? Shit. I can run it, I guess. Damn, I wish I had the map up like a second earlier. That's one grid. Shit. If I could find one animal nearby, I kill it. I could take the train. Damn. Yes. No. Just fucking lobbing him. Come on. Gotta aim. And now there's a zombie guy. Great. Gerald? Okay. Call your friend over, sure. I guess we're playing like that. Forget the military crates. Forget the helicopters. Or primitive Rust. Why not just run it back to the base right up there? And check up on that while we're here. "48 hours on this one, so I got 2 days on both." Oh, what a pleasant, pleasant surprise. This food's about to go bad. That food went bad. Don't have any wood for this furnace, that's fine. You know what? I should grab the contents of that furnace. This is the TC where I'm still stacking stuff randomly. While I do have 48 hours on both these bases, I did not expand on them the way I wanted to, but I did get that tier 2 built. I don't know. Feel like I can play some more. Oops. It's actually not that good. Oh, wow. 35% projectile protection, 50% melee protection. I didn't realize that what the hell that was. Whoops. $20 spoiled bear meat. Might just eat these. I'll take those. So this base needs more stone, that other base has more stone. I think I'm gonna run towards Outpost. That was not ideal. Base over there, base over there. Ooh. Big old base over there. Horse over here. Free barrel. Really? This sucks. Where did I put that double barrel? Shit, can't even see myself. Should have brought the backpack. Alright, dungeon complete. Let's get this comfort. Not too bad. So what was what, 3 NPCs in here? It took all of my shotgun bullets. I was able to kill them before with 1, so I thought that you could kill them with 1, but I guess that was outside. Inside here they're stronger, or maybe they were damaged outside already. Because they're fighting wolves and stuff. Oh shit. I totes forgot about that. Should be a horse right there. That's a street sign. I thought it was somebody in road armor for a second. Hello, neighbor. Oh, come on. Don't get hurt. Patrol helicopter. The one that fights back. Let me just make some shells before I head out of here. Can't make gunpowder. So that's somebody that's pretty close to Outpost. It's between me and Outpost. Alright, I'm tired. I don't know if I want to make this or not. Thinking maybe I should dump all my stuff in here. I don't even know if I have space. Maybe I just make another large box. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna call it a night. Thank anybody for tuning in. Both of my bases got a decent amount of upkeep on them. Interesting. I was just watching the patrol helicopter and it did like a loop around a certain spot after I saw the cargo was gonna drop. Oh, I just wanted to run scrap over from this base to the other one. That's what it was. This furnace is over. There, let me make sure my doors are closed. Yeah, already closed. Alright. Later, guys.